Hello, my name is Adrian Woodward and I'm a police constable working for Northumbria Police. A police constable, or myself as a 24/7 cop, is basically responding to incidents within the public and the local community. What I do on a daily basis is if someone rings in needing the police, I'll be there first on scene to respond to any calls that the public make. Obviously, investigation work, you know, if there has been a crime, we have to investigate. We want to find out who's done it, okay? And there's a lot of investigatory work to be done. It's not just responding to calls all the time. A lot of the time, you know, it is perceived that we do a lot of paperwork, but a lot of this paperwork is basically for the good of the investigatory case and make sure that we do get someone and bring them to justice. When I first went to school, I didn't have a clue whatsoever about what I wanted to do in my career. I didn't really enjoy school early on. I knew that I had to go to school and gain qualifications, but I had no idea. I wasn't sure what I was going to achieve at the end of this. After my GCSEs, I had to make a decision whether I would go on to A-levels or go to college. I decided to go to college. I was interested in IT at the time, which I decided I was going to attend college. After college, I completed a GMBQ course in IT, and I still enjoy this. After that, I decided that I was going to go to university and take on a degree in IT. During this time, I went to Sunderland University. I had a few placements at large companies in IT where I spent 4 to 5 weeks. And what I found I didn't like was working in an office all the time. Basically, sitting on a computer, I felt frustrated that I was tied down to doing a specific job. The big turning point for myself was I had one of my best friends. He had joined the police force. He started at the same time as I started working for this company in IT. After work, we'd all meet up and have a laugh together. And basically, we'd talk about what happened through our days, basically our basic day. I would have to say the same thing every time. Yes, I went to work, looked at a few emails and worked on a spreadsheet till 5 o'clock in the evening, where he would be able to say that basically such a varied role what he had. I mean, from one day he'd be in a car chasing someone, from the next day where he'd be, you know, possibly someone who'd passed away. But every time he said something, it was basically something different. You know, he had such a varied range of jobs that he had to attend to. It was fascinating, and basically I had nothing really to say. My job was a bit boring compared to himself. Well, my dad, he worked down the coal mines down in Asherton, so obviously he was really busy. But I really looked up to my mother. She worked as a district nurse working in the public sector, and she would basically deal with the public as well. She really inspired me to deal with the public. She would tell me how she just helped people basically in the community and how she enjoyed giving a service. I looked up to her and basically saw her as a role model, to be fair. I do have career prospects, obviously, to progress in this role. I think the next step is possibly go for my sergeants, possibly be sergeant. And then obviously the investigatory side of things, obviously being a CID officer and later on. But there's so many options out there. I'm only young in service, so I've got plenty of time to decide. Outside of work, I'm adventurous, very sporty. I play a lot of football. Basically, you can't keep us in the house. I'm always doing something. I get bored easy, so I have to be outside. I like to do a lot of walking, a lot of rock climbing. Basically, adventure sports, really. Keep my mind off the job.